Hey guys, and welcome to How They Could Do It. This is a series where I talk about my theories, thoughts, and methods of how companies could create our favourite video games, film, and TV. I'm your host, Shakai Ferrari, and I hope you enjoy. And welcome to my first TV video. I got there in the end, because people who watch my videos go, well, you never do TV. Like, I haven't seen one bit. But this is my first one, and it's going to be talking about Daredevil. Highly recommend the series. Straight off the bat, 1 and 2. I don't know if the second one is better than the first one. There's some aspects that it slows down a bit towards the middle. But in this video, I'll talk about just my thoughts on season 2 and what I liked and what I didn't like, and then I'll talk about my predictions of what they could do for season 3. So I hope you enjoy. So my overall thoughts of season 2, I really enjoyed it. Again, highly recommend it. Whether it's better than season 1, as I've said, I probably like season 1 a little bit better, but there's some stuff in season 2 which is just brilliant. So I'll just go through what I liked and what I didn't like. So the stuff I liked, the fight scenes were just so cool. They seemed a lot more choreographed. They really put some effort into it, especially the ninja fights. Those were really, really good fun to see. And I like how Daredevil kind of is not really unlocking a new power, but when he was fighting the ninjas, he had to concentrate on their breath this time, because obviously I think they're kind of putting through to the show that he's not literally gonna have easy fights all the way through his series. So he's gonna have people that are gonna know he uses sound and stuff to fight, and they're gonna use that against him. So maybe they're showing a little bit of weakness to Daredevil there, so he can be beaten, not just by pure fighting skill, that they're going to use advantages from his hearing and make really high pitched noises to basically against him. So I thought they were really good. Especially the one fight scene, that stairwell scene was just so good. I mean, the season 1 hallway scene was just fantastic in itself, and then they basically just raised the bar. It seems like all one shot, like before, just following all the way down. I just thought that was amazing, and just the fight scenes overall in that season were just I thought they were a lot better. The characters' chemistry in this season I thought was really good, especially the ones with Foggy and Matt. Just their relationship, how it's basically evolved from season 1, especially when Foggy knows everything now, and just the arguments and just tensions and frictions between them. Kind of they're still friends, but they've taken a break from each other at the moment. So just that relationship and how that's gonna progress throughout the seasons, I'm really interested to know what's gonna happen. And because obviously Foggy just cares about him and wants him to stop, and Matt, obviously he needs to do this. He feels like he needs to do this because no one else can do it. So yeah, just their relationship, and yeah, I'm really enjoying that. Karen and Matt's relationship, I thought it was alright. I wasn't actually expecting it, really, so I thought it was cool. Obviously it's a show, so they need to have relationships and stuff like that. I actually thought, because from the trailer it showed he was just going to go back with Elektra, and I was like, oh no, don't do that. She's basically just been just horrible. She's just a murderous assassin. No, not completely maybe, but I was kind of happy. He's gone Karen, but with Foggy, they're kind of split off ties with each other for the moment. But obviously, the end of the series, he's revealed to her that he's Daredevil. So I wonder how that relationship's going to change now. Because I wonder what Matt's going to do for a job, whether he's just going to be a loner in season 3 or something, and how is he going to afford to stand that flat? Because the agency's just seems like it's gone down the pan. Foggy's gone off to another agency, and Karen's now working for the newspaper. So I just wonder what Matt's going to do. He can't do crime fighting and go, oh, that would be $100, please. So the funny side of that is, I do wonder what he's going to do. Because he seems like he's going to be dedicated. He's got to dedicate himself still to the crime fighting, obviously. But what's he going to do for a job? So, season 3, we'll wait for then. Kingpin and bloody Matt's scene. Wow, just it's not really chemistry, but that scene between those two characters just kind of facing off. That was intense. I really enjoyed that scene. Kingpin's bloody terrifying. I had this as well. Like just the scenes with him as well. I just forgot how terrifying he is. I really hate his character, but then that's good because he portrays him so well. I actually watched Jurassic World with my mate the other day, and I didn't realise that he's in it. I forgot his name, sorry. I forgot that the guy who plays Kingpin is in that film, and wow, what a script can do. I mean, he's so bad in that film. Just generic villain. But anyway, back to Daredevil. Yeah, just the scenes with him were just intense, and just the Kingpin in season 2, that kind of picked up a little bit with season 1, him being, he's still around, he's basically just controlling the jail now, so he's basically a menacing force still, so because he's just going to pull strings in the jail. So, but yeah, just that scene between him and Matt was just like, I thought he was going to fucking kill him. I really did. He just explodes, and he's terrifying. But yeah, more Kingpin in season 3, just kind of manipulating and stuff like that. But I will go into my ideas further when I get to the season 3 predictions. Elektra in this season, I thought she did alright. I thought it was solid. She might be mentioned in the bad section just for little things, but not too majorly. Overall I really enjoyed her, because at the start of the season, as a character, I really didn't like her. Like, I thought, why is it like Matt working with her, and blah blah blah. So I really didn't like her. But then as the season progressed, I kind of I started to like her a bit more, because her backstory and this is all she's ever known, like, kind of thing. So I felt sorry for her as well. So yeah, I liked her a lot more towards the end of the season, and I'm a bit miffed that she's kind of been killed off, but she's going to be resurrected maybe at whatever it shows, whatever she's in at the end of season 2. So whether she's going to come back as a villain or something. So I was kind of hoping to kind of see more of her, but unfortunately she's kind of seems like she's bite the dust at the moment anyway. So yeah, Elektra and Matt, and then Daredevil's, well, the same person. So Elektra and Daredevil's chemistry were really good, obviously being together previously. So there's some sparks here and there, but Matt's kind of said like, no is no, never doing it again. So their kind of working relationship as the crime fighters was quite fun to see, and how they work together in the fight. So I really, that was really cool to see. Part of what I liked about the fighting sequences, how teamwork was used and stuff like that. So yeah, I thought Elektra was solid in this season. Other little good bits I can think of before I get into a big section about one particular character who I haven't mentioned yet. I like the evolution of Daredevil's costume and equipment. He's finally got his billy stick. I actually forgot that he has that when I was watching it. I know he has it in comics and obviously the Ben Affleck Daredevil film. Let's forget about that, shall we? So yeah, I like that progression, and because I was like, why has he got the different colour helmet? And then obviously it's because then Punisher damages it, and then he gets the red one. So yeah, I like that, and how he's got that gadget. So, but now on to the main event, I think, of the main good section, and that's the Punisher. I was just, yeah, John Berthel has definitely found one character who he can fit into nicely. He's just, the character's menacing, he's tragic and brutal as hell. I mean, I've never seen this a Punisher being this good. This is the best Punisher that's ever been in any adaptation ever. I like Thomas Jane's portrayal in the 2004, whatever it was, whatever year, that film. I thought it was good, but then John Bernthal comes along and just nails it, just 100% nails it. It's just every single scene he's in, he just owns it. Just that whole 4 episodes of the starting season with it so heavily Punisher, like he's almost like an ominous, like, Grim Reaper. You don't actually see him until a few episodes in, or you see him in the middle of an episode, but he's mentioned like over and over again. And just, yeah, I just thought he was like the main thing that made season 2 brilliant, was just his presence and what he was doing to people, and his fight scenes and just his action scenes. And I love the rooftop scene with the clashes of ideology between him and Daredevil. How Daredevil says it one way, but he says the other, and then both have good points. So you kind of split down the middle. Like, well, yeah, Daredevil is saying this, which is right, but then Punisher's saying this, which is also right. Or that's just me anyway. They both had good points, but I'm a huge Punisher fan. He's probably my one of my favourite anti-heroes. And then I think Venom's closely behind him. I mean, that jail fight scene, that was just brutal, just so visceral and raw. Like, I was surprised they did it so gory. I remember asking my friend, like, he was watching it a little bit before me when I started, and I said, "Oh, is it going to be as like gory and bloody as a little bit, a little bit from the first season?" And he was like, "Oh no, I don't think so." And then I watched this, it's like people get up there, my God, he gets shot in the head with the shotgun. It's crazy, but crazy good. I mean, like, since the success of Deadpool, I think R-rated are going to be a lot more worldwide now, especially in the Marvel universe, and I really do think he deserves his own series. At the end of this season, you see him blow up his house, and he grabs the CD with Micro across it, which is a character in the Punisher comics who creates his weapons and his equipment. So there's that, and also, did he kill the blacksmith? Was the Colonel the blacksmith? I don't think. I was looking up articles and stuff, and some people do agree, because I thought that's a bit too easy. That kind of closes his chapter, as it were. So what's the main idea he's gonna have for a solo series? But I thought, what if that wasn't the blacksmith, and the whole objective, the whole reason for his solo series is he's just trying to track down the blacksmith and kill him. And then things happen along the way. Different villains come in and situations that kind of stop him progressing further. And he can have crossover episodes with Daredevil, like they do with Arrow and the Flash. So they can cross over episodes. Like, you see him in Daredevil, and then you see Daredevil in the Punisher solo series. So I really did think he deserves just what John Bernthal's done to this Punisher. It just makes me want to see more. He just blew it out of the water. So I really do think he deserves his own series. There's a petition actually that someone started, which I signed, which is you get sending it to like the heads of Netflix and whoever deals with these decisions to basically make a Punisher series. And yeah, I'm full behind that. He definitely deserves a Punisher series. So those are the things that I thought were good in Daredevil season 2. John Bernthal being one of the key ones for me as the Punisher, just fantastic. On to the stuff that I thought was a little bit weak. I won't say bad now, I'll just say a little bit weak. So things that I thought were weak were the Hand in this season. I just didn't think they were good as Kingpin and all his minions in the first season. And some of their their plans and stuff, it's very ominous. I'm sure it's going to explain it in season 3, but the way it's left and told in this is just a bit like, well, what's the massive hole for? What's the kids and the blood and the yearn? What's that all about? Is that something to do with like the immortality with Nobu? Something like that. So it's all just questions after questions, and they're like a whole massive picture. They want to take over the world or something with the Black Sky, and what exactly was it? Was it Elektra? Was it not? They're just saying that's to make her turn against Stick and Daredevil in that scene. So they were just a bit wishy-washy. I thought Kingpin was a lot stronger in season 1. Some scenes, only little ones with Elektra, I thought were just a bit weak, and I'd rather it moved on with them or show more Punisher. But maybe it's because they didn't show Elektra as much as Punisher, or maybe they did. I don't know. I just felt some of the scenes with her in it, I just wanted to get them over quickly, and I wanted to get on to the next thing. The middle of the season as well does slow down hugely. Once the Punisher's caught, it just slows down. It's the court hearings, but you do learn about, I guess, good and bad, because you do learn about his backstory a lot more. So that's more good things about the Punisher. You learn his tragedy with his family and his motivations and stuff like that. So, but some places with that whole thing, it was kind of slow. Nothing was going on. So it did drag it a little bit down when it was in season 1. It was literally go 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 all the time, like with Matt and his situations and whatnot. So just little nitpicky things, that's all. And that's all the stuff I can think of really about season 2. Overall, brilliant. I highly recommend it. If I had to rate it, I'd say a 9 out of 10 from me. Not that scores matter, but a recommendation I think is enough. So yeah, go out and watch it if you're a Marvel fan. Daredevil, Punisher, you'll enjoy it, I'm sure, because it is worth a watch. So my ideas and predictions for season 3, I'll meld these into one. So an easy prediction I can make so far, and mixed with an idea, is Fisk is definitely going to pull a lot more strings in that prison. He owns the whole thing now, so I reckon he's going to use his influence he's got, and he's going to cause havoc in Hell's Kitchen while being on the inside. And one of the main ideas I have is he's going to get bounty hunters and other like guns for hire to go after Daredevil, Matt, Karen and Foggy, because I'm pretty sure he would probably want them dead, and he could have killed Matt in that episode in season 2. So I think he's going to get just guns for hire to go and kill him. Another idea I've attached onto that is how they could introduce Bullseye, one of Daredevil's main villains also, is because if you remember in season 1, in that episode where Daredevil's held up in that building, one of the snipers that takes position has a bullseye card or an image of a bullseye in his bag while the camera pans up to his face. Whether that's a reference or just a little nod, or whether if that is Bullseye, I think that'd be an interesting way to introduce him. So he's basically one of Fisk's lackeys, maybe, or he's just doing it for the money, but he has his own agenda or something. He works for someone else to kind of make him, not just to make him a complete lackey, so he just follows Fisk's every order. So he's an interesting, or just make him an interesting character. So I think that'd be a really good way to introduce him, and then that's a whole new threat and risk to season 3. Is Matt? They know that Fisk is doing stuff, or especially Matt knows that Fisk is doing things on the inside of this prison. But he's also got to protect himself, he's got to protect Foggy, and he's got to protect Karen from all these people that he sent after to kill them. So a good little bit of tension throughout that season. So that's my main idea for season 3. Obviously, other ones I can think of is the Hands plans are going to develop. So hopefully we find out the answers that weren't given in season 2. What was the big hole for? What's the kids and the blood and the yearn for? The one idea I have of that is it's going to be like immortality or something to do with possibly bringing Elektra back to life, and then she's going to become a villain either late season 3 or she's going to be introduced like season 4 or 5. That because I'm pretty sure it's going to be renewed because it's going to do well. And Captain America Civil War is going to change, I think, a few things for season 3. That's another prediction I have. So whether Daredevil's going to be, they're going to have maybe little cameos or something from people that are from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or other minor characters from the Marvel cinematic universe. That would be really cool to see. And then hopefully eventually they kind of bring Daredevil into a film of some sort. That'd be cool. But that's my other ideas. If they continue to have Punisher in Daredevil, they need to have a good reason why he's going to be sticking around in Hell's Kitchen, that sort of area. Because again, I think idea for the solo series is a good one, him just going after the blacksmith. So they need a good idea of why he's sticking around, because I would prefer it if they said that he's gone off the grid, he's disappeared, and then that sets up his solo series. And just to say, I'd rather have Fisk be the main villain and the Hand stuff be the secondary, because again, that's what I didn't like about season 2. I just felt they were just a bit weak, and Fisk's portrayal and what he's going to be up to will be much stronger. And that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of season 2 and your predictions for season 3, and how it's all going to change after Civil War, because again, I do think stuff is going to change definitely after Civil War. So let me know what you think is going to be in season 3 and your storylines and whatever. But yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you guys want, and I'll see you guys in the next one.